Today's very latest news coming to you first from the fabulous Pattaya Media Group here in Pattaya. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you. This is a news update from Fabulous 103 and is sourced from licensed and mainstream Thai media, and our regular news will follow afterwards. This morning, Thursday, Thai media reports that Cambodian soldiers opened fire on Thai forces, each well behind the established but disputed boundaries. Thai soldiers were authorised to respond, and a spate of gunfire followed, which is now believed to have ended. With several border crossings closed under the order of the Thai Army and tourists long cleared from the area of to-date minor conflict, notice of those closures was relayed to the Cambodian Army representative, and shortly afterwards Cambodian forces moved further toward the line of demarcation and are said to have set up RPG launchers. There is currently no report of rocket-propelled grenades having been launched. Thai military has surrounded much of the area with razor wire, and at 8:20 this morning, the Cambodian platoon opened fire. This episode follows the second in a series of Thai patrols being injured by landmines which occurred yesterday, and a statement by Cambodia's Hun Sen, Senate President and former Prime Minister. He, father to their current Prime Minister and seen by many as their de facto leader, stated that Cambodia is fully prepared for combat. The chances of an extended combat, though, are, we're told, highly unlikely. But as tensions mount, so politicians have the challenge of diffusing the issue, a matter made more difficult by the recent revelations of the close and personal relationships between the Cambodian family in charge and that here. This portion of our news may be updated at any time during the day by the fabulous Pattaya Media team.
The north of Thailand has taken a full day of storms, seeing flash floods, rivers overflow, and major roads in some cases closed due to flooding. 40 provinces remained on storm watch as rains continued throughout the night and are expected to remain so throughout today too. Schools in many areas have been closed as power cuts throughout the day, combined with flooding, made it safer for children to remain with their families. And in at least one case, a major hospital faced evacuation of patients due to waters rising within their buildings. The Nan River has overflowed at multiple locations, and those living along the river line have been forced to move to higher ground. From Chiang Mai, reports of flooding reaches from locals there, who tell of some streets awash as the river there too overflowed into the ancient city. Mobile phone and internet services remain for the most part in good service and have provided much-needed information to all via emergency broadcasts. A maximum of 50,000 baht a day withdrawal rate appears to be set by at least one major bank for foreigners. As of now, according to reports from expats, that's daily, not per transaction. The banks have to date been unable or unwilling to allow facial recognition for foreigners on their banking apps. Some, not all banks, are telling expat customers that to transfer or withdraw more than 50,000 baht will require them to visit a bank branch in person. With more and more branches closing and banks planning their future around customers not visiting in person, queues in many cases have been high, and those visiting need to take bank books along with passports with them. 2 car scammers have been arrested around the capital area, charged with supplying fake plates and documentation online to car thieves. This as they were traced during investigations into car bombings in the far south, where fake vehicle details had been used in an attempt to hide the identities of the terrorists involved. 14 locations were raided, seeing one of the arrestees admitting to netting over $1 million baht a year from the online sales. And a ride worker on a travelling amusement fair was nabbed at a Buriram temple, where he was supposed to be erecting rides, but instead was stealing the undergarments of local women. Wearing a towel over his head as a disguise, the man was caught on CCTV robbing washing lines of underwear, and a visit to his temple rooms revealed 54 items of female attire, including 28 pairs of knickers and 25 bras, which he claims to have taken out a fascination and not for gratification. He spent a brief time at the local police station and is expected to be released with a stiff fine and warning. Meanwhile at home and in the Pattaya region, an edict appears to have been issued for our region only from the Land Transport Office, restricting full 5-year driving licences to foreigners only who have full 1-year visas or extensions of stay. Seen by many as a deterrent to the short-term visitor who, if tourists don't need Thai licences, the wording implies a full 12 months remaining on an extension of stay, which for even those working or retired here would seemingly be impossible. That, though, is likely to be clarified with an explanation that proof of having been issued a 12-month visa or extension of stay is required, which would at least then qualify all residing here full-time. But there's a reminder that the alcohol limit on drink driving testing is lower for those on 2-year licences. The effect is likely to be only on those who travel here on back-to-back short-term visas. But the wording in English has caused a stir for sure amongst expats. Rain and winds here have caused problems for many, seeing a delivery truck lose control on the 331 after driving through flood water. That ended up with a telegraph pole buried in the truck cab, and emergency teams having to prise open the doors to release the only slightly injured driver. Not so good news for a team couple in the Glua, where strong winds blew open a steel gate, which crashed into the young duo riding by on a motorbike. And with the reminder to take extra care on the roads today, the Met Office promises highs are around 33, dropping down to 27, a cloudy and windy day with high humidity, and a promise of thunderstorms at various times in the afternoon and evening.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.